What's up, guys? This is HeadinPants, and today I'm playing Swain in the middle lane. And this is actually what I did for the very first video that I ever put on this channel, and it's also something that was fairly popular, so I'm hoping that people still enjoy this. I was kind of a mediocre Swain the last time I did it, and it's been a while, but hopefully my skills have improved enough over this last year that this will be more enjoyable for you guys. I personally, okay, here's the deal. Everybody was always saying rush Catalyst, rush Roa, blah 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 for Swain, and here's what it comes down to. Roa is a good item, it really is, but I absolutely hate it. That's just a personal preference. I don't like the item at all. And so, when I'm doing the right thing, what I'll do is I'll get it and then tier. But if I want to have fun and I want to do it the way that I enjoy doing it and the way that I have the best experience, what I do is I buy a giant spell and a Tear of the Goddess, which costs 500 more gold, but it gives you basically the same stats, and it builds into things that I'm actually going to be keeping late game, which is why I prefer it. I would much rather have a Rylai's and a Archangel Staff than a than a Rod of Ages. That's just a personal preference. It looks like he's starting at the Gromp, so I'm not going to be leashing him. But anyway, we've got a Rek'Sai in the jungle, we've got a Darius up top, Ezreal and Zyra in the bottom lane, those girls in the bottom lane, Jax up, and we're up against the Jax top, Hecarim jungle, AP Nidalee mid, Ashe and Thresh bottom. So we'll see how this goes. I'm pretty sure I'm going to get wrecked for at least until level 6, because that's how a lot of Swain goes. His early game is pretty pathetic, so it wouldn't surprise me. But anyway, just going to do the best I can to last hit. And whenever Nidalee comes up close, I am going to be throwing my Torment at her. My Torment! Because it is actually, in my opinion, the best harassing tool you have. You get more wave clear and CC out of your W, which is what a lot of people like to max. I don't like it as much, because it's not as reliable. Your E is a targeted spell, and so you can actually do quite a bit more with it. Anyway, just gonna auto attack there, and I'm actually gonna get a bunch of damage off on her, and she's gonna miss that minion kill. Of course, I'm gonna miss mine, but I'm also going to just kind of be a dick to her, which is nice. Anyway, if she lands a spear on me, that's going to hurt a lot, and there's a good chance that she can dive in and just seriously out-trade me with that. Good job, bottom, picking up first blood. Gonna go ahead and throw down a ward there. I'm surprised that Nidalee did try to spear me when I warded. Anyway, gonna pick up a point in my W, and I'm gonna auto-attack there, and she's not gonna get the siege minions, so that's good for me. Gonna miss that, and I'm totally gonna eat the spear. That sucks. Next time she comes up for a CS, here we go. And got her. That'll be a bit of damage off. And because it's not an auto-attack, it won't apply minion aggro to me, so that's good for me.
I'm 5 steps ahead.
And I'm actually running Spellvamp, 2 Spellvamp Quints, so I actually have some pretty good sustain in lane between my potions and my passive. Plus, of course, I have the little matter of my Spellvamp. So, because what I'm getting in the habit of doing is playing Swain more as an AP-based tank than anything else. Because I really like being just a pain in the ass to kill as Swain, and that's a lot of what Swain is about. So it's just really fitting, and I'm going to avoid getting hit by that spear, and auto attack there, and not get that one. That sucks. I am now under tower, so that means that Nidalee can just be a bitch to me, because when I'm under tower, I can't stand behind minions if I don't have them, you know what I mean? So I won't have any minion shields anymore, so I'll just have to be really careful dodging, and I'm missing so much, so yes, I'm so bad, but Nidalee's only got 4. So on the whole, I'm not too worried, and she hasn't tried to be a bitch to me at all, so that means that I'll be able to do a lot to her. Anyway, I'm going to throw down that right there, and she's not going to walk into it, but that's okay. Going to get the slow off E, and that'll be a bunch of damage off on her, dropping her below half health, And now I can go back to farming, and my passive will slowly get me my my mana back. In addition, I will heal up with one of my potions and totally miss like 5 CS in a row because I suck royal donkey balls. Alright, got those. That's alright. Gonna throw down a ward in there in case Hecarim tries to gank me. He still hasn't, which kind of surprises me because Swain is a complete bitch to deal with late game. Looks like he's down there, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just... Okay, so he ran back. That's good. I was hoping that I could run over there and make a difference in the fight, but unfortunately, Hecarim got out of there pretty quickly, which doesn't surprise me. I mean, he's Hecarim, so it's not a huge shock, and she just walked back into range, so I can get my entire Decrepify off of her. That's actually really good. And hello, Hecarim! I will be just fine. I'm gonna walk straight out and not get hit by the spear, and I will be fine as hell. Alright, so Hecarim tried to gank me, and totally failed. He got some good damage off on me, but I'll be able to sustain back up and be fine. He might make me use a potion, depending on what this minion wave does to me. I'll be fine, especially now that I have my ult, so I can just do this to clear the wave, and then I can probably go back to base, but I'm gonna wait a little bit, so that I don't miss out on CS because my teleport isn't fast. That's what I want to avoid here. So, and she's not gonna try to spear me, which surprises me. She totally could have speared me like 3 times there, but she didn't even bother trying. But that's okay. Just gonna continue to avoid taking damage. Nidalee has full mana and she's level 6, which doesn't actually do that much now that they changed the way that Nidalee's ultimate works, so that she got it at level 1 instead. So that's actually going to make things a lot easier, and I totally made myself miss that CS, like a complete dingus, so that sucks. Going to go ahead and auto-attack there. Looks like she's just CSing with her spear, which is kind of interesting. She's going to get a good E off on her for a bunch of damage. Does what? A little bit under 200 damage, and looks like he's okay. I thought it was a Hecarim over there, not a Scuttlecrab. That's what I don't like about Rek'Sai, and part of the reason why I don't play her is because your allies don't necessarily know how her passive Tremor Sense thingamajig works. You need to know what's over there, and if you don't know what champion is there, even that can be a problem. If you run into a Fed Greaves instead of like a low health Nidalee, I mean, that could potentially be disastrous. So you don't want to do that, and so I just don't really play her. I'm probably going to try to get a video out with her in a while. I've been trying to get a good Callista video for ages, and it just hasn't been going well. So it'll probably be a while. And it looks like Hecarim's here, so I will back out. I'm going to throw down my zone right there, and that'll snare him on his way through, and I can walk straight out. So there goes Hecarim gank, not really doing a whole lot to me. Trying to gank through the lane is a bit unusual for Hecarim, but some Hecarims like to do it. And I don't know if he's still here or not, so I'm kind of reluctant to go up. But at the same time, I really need the CS, because I need to make sure that I have full mana if I want to fight Nidalee. And I'm going to barely avoid getting hit by that spear. That was pretty clutch. Alright, and then I'm going to pop my ultimate, and boom, there we go. Pick up all those, and I have enough money for my tier and my giant spell, so I will be going back and getting that. Looks like they did a successful dive in bottom lane, so good job. But let them know they did well, and I will pick up that, and then I will pick up that. And then I will be heading back to lane. Nidalee took Ignite, so she does have a significant advantage against me, because she'll be able to reduce the amount of healing I get from my ultimate. So I'll have to be playing very, very carefully around that. Unfortunately, oh, that was F, not G, so I do not have flash now. That is awkward. That is very awkward. I accidentally hit the edge of my F key instead of my my G, which is what my ping is. So, I actually just totally wasted flash like everything is. She just used her jump, so I'm gonna zone her out of CS. Hey, get some damage off on you, baby. And avoid taking that. And I will be fine. Of course, now I'm gonna have to go ahead and just try to get my mana back. because I did try to push out the wave to make her miss out on CS. So I actually used a lot of mana using my ultimate there, which is probably not the smart move. She did get a bit of damage on me with the swipe, but I will be just fine. Totally missed that CS, and can I get that one? Nope, not gonna get that one. I am gonna get that one though, and not that. Alright, so I'm beating Nidalee in CS, and that's about it. I think I have a slight experience advantage too, which is probably pretty helpful. How's Darius doing top lane? Darius is actually beating the shit out of Jax, so that's really good. And the minions are pushing towards me, so I'm going to let Nidalee miss out on her Seek minion. And I have my max E now. So now, in a 1v1, I actually have a huge damage advantage. Just because my E increases my damage on the target that I hit with it by 20%. That's a pretty honking huge amount. And I'm suddenly realizing I threw my ward in the top bush when I saw Hecarim bottom. So I should have been throwing it in the bottom bush. Especially since I saw he was heading up. But, you know, at the end of the day, as long as I live and I don't have to blow too much, I think I'll be okay. Go ahead and auto that one there. And I'm almost back to full mana, so I'm going to go ahead and just try to zone her out of CS a little bit. There we go, that's a bit of damage off on her. And I still got my CS, so that's very good for me. Auto that one there, totally missed. My CS is actually pretty good for me playing Swain, because I'm actually really bad at last hitting. So this is not half bad. But now I'm going to just be kind of dick, throw my E on her again. As long as I can keep doing that, I should be able to slowly poke her out of lane, which is what I am trying to do. And she keeps stepping back and either typing or doing something else, because I'm getting a lot of free damage off of her. I'm just going to need to make sure I totally miss that, because I suck. I totally autoed it by accident, which really blows. Looks like Hecarim is bottom, so I'm in a good position to push a little bit longer. And he knows that I'm up far. Oh, no, he's backing. Okay, I'm good then. Just going to go back to farming. Looks like Rek'Sai was able to counter jungle a little bit, so good job there, picking up the Gromp, it looks like. I'm going to go ahead and get that off, and she'll be out. She is using a lot of her mana to heal, but since she's pretty good at farming, she is going to get her mana back, no problem. So what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to all-in, which is very, very, very risky. Because she still has Ignite. She hasn't used it anywhere. And the reason that I know that is because she's only been in lane and back to base. So what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to just try to freeze it a little bit. Just right here. That should do it. Alright, so the lane's going to push towards me ever so slightly. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back to base. And then I will pick up, let's see here, I'm going to pick up boots. And I'm going to start working towards my Zonias. So I'm going to sell my potion, because I'm not really using it. So there isn't really a point. I'm going to pick that up, and then I'm going to teleport into lane. And now, even with her, with her minions, she actually stands a lower chance of lane, because I will have more minions to heal off, which is really, really helpful for Swain. Alright, so the CS is definitely still looking to my advantage, 30 above her, which is really good. Looks like we got Dragon, so that's even more helpful. And the bonus AD that I get out of that is actually going to help me have last hit more than you know, because I suck. Middle lane is MIA. Looks like Ezreal wants to push this, so I will push it a little bit too. Looks like we're going top lane, so I will head over there and see if we can beat the shit out of Jax. Darius actually getting beaten shit out of by Ashe showing up right at the right time. Looks like Ezreal didn't want to roam up with me, so that's okay. That happened. Whatever. I'm gonna head back mid. I probably should go help top, but it's a little late. I've already run down here, and there's no way that I'm going to be able to save them. So instead, we want to make this, them getting a tower worth it, so we have to get a tower in this field. Alright, so now we traded turrets. That is to our advantage, because we're still ahead in kills, so a tower for a tower still leaves us in the lead. So that's good for us. Gonna go ahead and take that. And I can afford my Seeker's Armguard, which is really good. Looks like the ult from Zyra coming out. He's actually gonna ult right there, and that's gonna take his life. Really foolish move by his part, ulting the wrong direction. Totally gonna take his life. Excellent. Now I'm just gonna run up and be a dick. Hi! Yeah, that's right, you don't want to farm. Alright, there we go, picking up that farm. And going back to the last hitting. I am trying to use my spells a bunch because I do want to make sure that I can stack my tier. Because once you have a fully stacked tier on Swain, that can be really scary. Between that and Azonia's, you are just an absolute pain in the ass. It looks like a fight breaking out down here. Rek'Sai coming in. He is going to be able to pick up the cash. Can I... Oh, the snare. Oh, hello, you're dead. Later. Really? Really? What a bitch. I mean, sure, take your quadra kill, but I mean, please. Let me have some money, please. Alright, looks like he's not going to get the penna. There's no way he's going to get it because people are going to be up. Alright, gonna go ahead and throw down that, and I will do a shit ton of damage to him. And I will just heal up on the minions. Fine, despite taking shit tons of tower shots. And we'll be just fine. Alright, picking up the tower now. And that is enough for me to sell my Doran's ring and get a needlessly large rod to a... Someone was up. Anyway, so I'm gonna pick up that. No, I'm not gonna pick that. I'm gonna sell that, and then pick up that. Alright, so now I've got 146 AP. That's gonna be really, really helpful. And what I'm planning to do this game is go fairly tanky. So once I get my Zonias and my Rylai's, I'll be picking up a Spirit Visage, which, if you don't know, is absolutely terrifying on a Swain. A Swain with a Spirit Visage, a Zonias, and a Seraph Embrace can tank a hell of a lot of damage because of his ult. And it looks like he's given me blue buff, so nice guy Ezreal. Let's see if I can... He's going to bring it over the wall with me, so I'll go ahead and throw that down, and... Bop! That'll get it. Thank you, baby. Alright, that'll be really helpful. Now I can just kind of spam my ultimate whenever I feel like it. Because it's a 7-second cooldown, basically. So... that means that I can stack my tier oh so much faster, and that's going to be very, very helpful. Really, though, what I'm looking forward to is building it into the Seraph's Embrace, because that's when things get really good. I'm going to go ahead and pop my ultimate here and tank the minions. I'm just trying to push it out and not miss out on too much of it. And I'm going to throw my E and my Q there to make sure I get the siege, and that'll be half my mana, but of course it's going to come back fast, so I do have the blue buff. And now we are in a fantabulous position. Alright, picking up all those minions. And... oh man, he really wants it. Okay, take a bunch of damage, bitch. That'll be more than half his health. He's gonna be regretting that. And, oh man, that's a lot of damage coming out. Are we gonna be able to get this? Did they just all AFK or something? Like, seriously, where the hell are they? I'm very bothered by this. Okay, there they are. Cool. Are they gonna do anything? No balls! No balls! You won't know balls. Alright. I'm gonna suggest that we go bottom, because if we go bottom, we can get the next tower, and they have to defend mid now, because we're gonna have super minions there, and that's when things get really scary. So, as long as we can keep super minions there, and we can push, we will be putting a lot of damage out on them in terms of gold, in terms of pretty much everything. And we do have minions here, thanks to the plant. I'm gonna go ahead and throw down that. And Rek'Sai will get it, but you know what? I've got the tower. Totally worth it. And that will take that minion up to 106 CS. Not fantastic. Looks like the ultimate coming out. Gonna throw down everything right here. And let's just start tanking the hell out of him. He's gonna die. Probably? No, he's gonna live. That's unfortunate. Play is gonna save his life. Yeah, Rek'Sai really wants it, but they're gonna back off, so that was the smart move. I'm gonna pop my ultimate this way, pushing, and flashy Q. I got him! Yeah, I got my kill! I got my first kill of the game, and that's when I start to get scary. So, I'm going to be able to pick up my Zonias, and my probably something else too. Let's see. So, I've got my Zonias, and now I've got a little bit of money. So, I'm going to start working towards my, no, that. No, Bright Eyes Crystal Set. So, picking up the Antome, and nope, they surrendered. So, Nidalee wasn't able to kill me in lane, and bot lane got fed, top lane got fed. We kind of countered them everywhere, so that was a fairly easy game. But as Tank Swain, what you want to be doing is you want to pick up Spirit Visage, Zonias, and Rylai's, and that there will pretty much seal a victory if they can't burst you down fast enough. So hopefully you learned something out of this video. I definitely enjoyed this game in general. I did want to mention that I am going to be streaming again this week, and I think I might do it most of the day Sunday, because I don't really have obligations right now because I'm out of school. So, let me know what you guys want to see next in the comments. I'm kind of thinking about doing a Sivir 80 carry next, but please leave suggestions. I'm always open to them. I think that's about it, so stay beautiful, don't set fire to anything that I wouldn't, and you guys will hear from me next time. Peace out.